People wanted them to go as far as possible. Today, you just felt was one step too far. Is that fair?
Yeah, 100%. I think physically, they just, it wasn't there for them, you know. And I think what showed was in the dying stages of this game, when you're behind, you're trying to close the ball, you're trying to win the ball back. The Danes didn't have it in their legs to go and try and win this at all. They've gotten further than anybody thought they would, particularly after what happened with Eriksen. They've played some good football. They played some great football against the Belgians.
Yes.
And again, to get this far against the Czech Republic. So they've had an incredible tournament. But yes, a step too far. But the truth is, England are a far superior side. That's the truth.
Yeah, that's it. When you look on paper, England have better players than Denmark. But of course, you've still got to play the game. And in the end, as Stevie said, you just felt they had nothing left in their legs at the end. Yeah,
it's something even more than that from my point of view. I mean, what happened with Eriksen, it was a big hit. They almost they make the group stage for a little while, and after that they had this momentum, right? But this momentum brought up because they play all together. So it doesn't matter at some point that you have the best player if you don't play together. And this is what they really show. They play together like Italy's playing together.
Yep.
And this is the biggest things that came up. And the biggest difference, for example, why France went out.
Yes.
Why Portugal went out. Because great individuals, probably France, from my point of view, the best team ever in terms of talents in every position. But if you don't have that kind of chemistry, at some point, at some level, in one game, everything can happen. And that energy is what we're talking about Denmark. And today, to be honest, they were really unlucky for a little bit. They go to penalty kick, and probably the penalty kick, you know what's going to happen.
Just,
you know, right?
Yeah, yes, I do know. Yeah. Thank you very much for the reminder of that. Frank, overall, I don't mean to sound patronising, but they go back to Denmark proud. Yeah.
Of course, they have to. They have to because, as we all agreed, they did everything they had to do to reach that level. And it's true that I found them pretty much tired, I would say, during the game. They fought, and we know the Vikings, they don't want to give up, but it was maybe too much for them. But we love the spirit of that, you know, with of course the drama of Christian Eriksen. But again, as Ali said, I always say that to you on the show. There doesn't exist in the world of football, in the history of football, a team where the player didn't stick to each other who won a competition. Yep. And the best example, again, it's Italy, 82, with so many problems, you know. Paolo Rossi coming back to the team, getting the top scorer of the World Cup. In 2006, when you won the World Cup, many problems before the World Cup in Italy. Players all together working hard. France 98, the press, they are a bad team.
How long was it going to get to France?
No, they are.
How long is that going to take?
No, they are a bad team.
Give me a shout when you finish.
You see, I should be good on baseball or cornhole. The thing they did. So everybody thought we wouldn't win the World Cup, so we didn't believe in us, and we stuck together, and it worked.
How did we get here?
And no, we go here because it's a great final between two teams. The Danes couldn't go far, but I think it's a good final of two teams really fighting for each other.
Okay.
So it's just I'm going there. That's it.
Did you play in France now? I don't
remember.
Yeah. Let's get some more reaction.
This is not the pillow, but
mug in his face.
More,
let's get some more reaction, shall we, from Alexis Nunes outside Wembley. Of course, this is the biggest attendance that we've had so far in this competition, Alexis. Just talk us through what the atmosphere was like.
Oh, Dan, it was an absolutely massive attendance. Now, when it came up and it was announced in the stadium, they did say around 64,000+, but we did hear some sneaky words that it was actually closer to 70,000+. So I'm not sure how that happened when the government only allowed 60,000. But guess what? Nobody really cares because honestly, the crowd behind us is still partying. I'm not even sure they're trying to go home. There's usually a massive queue to go for the tube to get to wherever it is they're going. But right now, I think they're just letting this moment sink in, because as we have been saying, the stars seem to be aligning for England in this one, and there were some fireworks going off behind us at Wembley in just about 5 minutes ago. Fireworks. You would think this really was the final, and you would think the banners would be out saying England have won it all, but I mean, it's not like the English fans or the supporters or anyone to get ahead of themselves, right? I know there is still the matter of the final to play against top opposition in terms of Italy, but I think everyone has started those celebrations now, because this was the final demon that I think England had to exercise. They are always talking about the heartbreaks of the past and how they never have any luck, and there's always a jinx or a banana peel to slip on, and England will find it. Well, semi-finals, Gareth Southgate said he expected this team to get this far because they did it in the World Cup, and now they have gained more experience. The team has reinforcements. It's bigger and better than they have ever before, but they just needed to get to that final before they could allow themselves to celebrate. And as you probably saw some of the images, they went straight to the wives, the girlfriends, the families that were there over in the corner, and just kind of touched them and celebrated with them and sang Sweet Caroline, and just to make sure that that moment was sinking in, because England are in the final of this Euro 2020, and with this kind of support at Wembley, basically in their backyard, you would definitely pick them as favourites.
Right, calm down, calm down. Tell them to calm down, Alexis, that nothing has been won yet. Absolutely nothing.
The favourites?
Well, yeah, we'll discuss that later on as well, who are the favourites going into the final. Alexis, the first time they've been behind at Wembley, of course, in this tournament. How was the reaction between the fans? Because we know how fickle they can be.
Oh, they definitely can be very fickle. We do know that. But I think they've definitely learned to trust Gareth Southgate during this competition, especially after that Scotland result. But weirdly enough, I decided to go inside. And again, instead of sitting in the media section, I sat with the Denmark fans. And as I sat down, that's when Denmark scored the goal. And they were beside themselves. And England, I mean, you could almost hear a pin drop, and usually you would think that would take the stuffing out of them, especially considering it was quite early. But immediately as they heard Denmark celebrating and all the Danish fans celebrating, they started singing It's Coming Home Again. You know, they were completely behind the boys in this one. There were moments in the second half, though, that I think that they were hoping that England would really just take the game a bit more to them. And I know the critics will come out and say, look, England won because of an own goal and a debatable penalty, but so many England fans at least have been talking from when I've been speaking to them in this competition that England never seem to get the luck, that the lady luck never shines on them, and I think they did get that tonight. And I know I hear you snickering over there, but I'm pretty sure you were beside yourself, because I'm sure the fireworks will continue here very late. Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube, and for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app, and for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.